Everybody keep asking me when I'm gonna make another video, when I'm gonna cook, what recipes I'm gonna make.
You got to keep cooking, man. You just keep cooking, keep making them new recipes, and keep throwing down.
Hey, I'm back again. This is Red's Kitchen. I know it's been a minute. Let's get back with it though. All right. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know my fellas, my homies, they wondering what should I make for Valentine's Day. Well, today I'm gonna show you a nice, semi-quick dinner to make. Okay. We're gonna make the homemade mashed potatoes. I got my potatoes boiling right now. I got chicken and I got beef. Okay, so hey, if they don't like beef, they don't like red meat, usually you can roll with chicken. Also, I'm gonna show you how to do my signature bacon wrapped asparagus with the cheese in the middle. Oh, and this surf and turf, baby. I got some lobster tails right here. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, and watch what I'm about to do. First thing I'm going to do is lay out these lobster tail. I got one large and I got two medium-sized lobster tails, okay? All right, now you see the fins on the back end? I believe those are called fins. You're gonna clip those off. Use your kitchen scissors to flip them off. Don't just use any scissors. Use your kitchen scissors. Get to clipping off those fins. You don't want those in the way. You see, now some of them I did end up pulling off if I could pull them off, but get those on out the way. See, this is the part I spoke about when I just put the scissors down and I just started trying to rip off the fins, trying to get through it, get done with it. All right, so this is where we separate the tail meat from the shell. You cut it straight up the middle. Make sure that you only cut the shell, okay? We're not trying to mess up or damage our meat, okay? After you crack the direction, it's gonna go that direction. So as soon as you put the slit in, the rest of it is gonna just, it's pretty easy. Just follow your hand straight down. I had to go in there and get that meat out. I wanted to sit on top. I wanted to have that restaurant effect. If you're in the kitchen, it's worth that to yourself to give yourself. How they set the lobster meat on top, and then the shell up under. It's worth that to yourself. You're worth a good presentation. This is me getting in there and getting it out, trying to get it out. I messed up. I should have spread the fins, the end of the tail. I should have spreaded those out. That would have gave it a nice effect. Come on. Come on. I had to get my fingers in there, pull the shell back, separate it. I don't want to say the biggest one was the easiest one, but it was more manageable. Let me say that. It was more manageable. Up and there we have it. Set it on top, make it look nice. All right. All right, let's do these other three.
There we have it. 3 nice lobster tails with the meat pulled out. I'm gonna show you how to put the butter together and throw it in the pan. Stay tuned. In the bowl already I have a little garlic and a little butter. Add the rest of the cilantro. Add some avocado oil. Let's crack some black pepper in there. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter and a little bit more garlic. I love garlic. It's good for your body. After this, we're gonna take it on over to the stove. Here I'm doing nothing but melting it, infusing it all together to go on my lobster tail. Here are the lobster tails. Let's pour that all over in there. I wanna make sure everybody gets a generous amount of everything, okay? So make sure everyone gets a generous amount of garlic and cilantro and whatever seasoning you used or put in there. Make sure everyone gets a good amount of it, you know? Even though that we're gonna season the meat again, you still want a good amount of the flavor that was infused in the butter. Okay, it's time for the seasoning portion. Let's see, I got some paprika. I'm gonna hit it with a little paprika. All right, let me sprinkle this on just a little bit. I just want a little color on there. See that? Now they got the red, the green, the white from the garlic. You know, somebody walk in on you, they're gonna say you know what you're doing. Then you hit it with some more cracked black pepper. That's another one of my favorites. Seasoning salt. I'm gonna be honest. Before I did the video, I didn't know I put that much seasoning salt on there. You want to go lightweight with the seasoning salt. It came out good, but I think I put a lot of seasoning salt on there. I didn't see that. Okay, so now we're about to throw these in the oven. Throw these in the oven. For every ounce is 1 minute. So if your lobster tail is 3 ounces, maybe 3.5 to 4 minutes. Okay, every ounce equals a minute on broil. On broil, you have to put it on broil, like 500 degrees. You already know what's up. We clipping the end of this asparagus. How do we know where to clip it at, Taylor? You see the bend? You're supposed to cut it at the bend. But me, I don't got a lot of money. I cut it a little bit under the bend. You see? Right there. Right about there. Cut it off. Yep. Yep, that's what we do. Okay. Okay, pay attention. YouTube only giving me a little bit of time. Take your provolone cheese. Take about 3 asparagus. You made a taco before? I want you to wrap this kind of like a taco. You're going to need 2 hands. Have your bacon already open. And you see I'm trying to hold that together? Grab you a piece of bacon. See, my taco already done came apart. I'm struggling because I should have been prepared better. I should have been better prepared. I should have had my bacon already open. Okay. Stretch that bacon out. Wrap my taco back. I'm talking about the asparagus and the cheese. Hold it like a taco. Get that piece of bacon and then wrap it around like a mommy. Now you want to make sure it's kind of lapping. Your cheese is going to melt and drip out and drool out. Drool, drip. You don't want to worry about that. That's one bundle. Let me take you through it one more time. Okay? There you go, Taylor. Prepare yourself, man. I got my 3 pieces of asparagus. I'm getting my cheese together. See how I got it cuffed almost like a soft taco? Get them lined up nice. I wrap that up. I'm tucking it like it's gonna stay. It's not gonna stay. I get my piece of bacon. And try to tuck this in there. And I wrap it around. I wrap it around. Woof. Wrap it. And I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Me, I always try to take 2 bacon sides, like the ending parts, and line them up. So when I put them on the pan, there'd be 2 ending parts down, and it'll seal it. Like, the heat will seal it closed. And this is 350 until the bacon is crisped and the cheese is oozing out. You'll know when it's done. I say about 20 minutes on this. With the chicken, it's basic. You season it how you want to season it. And you throw it in the oven. I did 350. I say 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes until you think done. We got some Lorry seasoning salt. Or like I like to say, Lorrays. Got some more paprika. More paprika. Then I got some garlic powder. I told you I'm garlic crazy. I don't know. That's just my thing right now. I like garlic. I peeped I messed up right here. See, I hit it with some black pepper, but I didn't hit the other side with black pepper. Make sure you season both sides well. Usually I line my seasonings up, and I have them all on the right, and I work my way until they're all on the left. And then when I flip the meat, I do all the way on the left, all of them on the left till they back to the right. But, we all mess up sometimes. Okay. Here's my pan. My pan's oiled. If you look in the background, you'll see I took those lobster tails out. Remember, 1 minute an ounce for those. And this is like 350 for I want to say 20 minutes or 15 minutes is nothing but chicken breast. You can peek in on it and see when it's done. Let's slide that on in there. All right. Same step we did with the chicken. We're just gonna repeat it with the steak. Only difference is some people like to beat the meat to tenderize it. Me, not so much, depending on the occasion of the night. Sometimes I tenderize it, sometimes I don't. I need to look into more of what cuts need to be tenderized and which don't. I added onion powder to this. As you see, it plopped out on me. But I added onion powder to steak. It's pretty cool. Like I say, the same seasonings from the chicken I used on this. But you might want to switch up your amounts. You might want something to pop more than something else, You might want more salt or less salt on this, or more pepper or less pepper when it comes to steak. You want to be kind of light with everything with steak, though. You want your juices to be more organic, I guess. Okay, so we have some oil over medium heat. Had to wait for that to warm up. You can feel it with your hand sometimes. See, oh yeah, that's ready. Yeah. I had to make sure I kept one of my favorite sound effects. I like hearing the steak hit that oil, just like that. You hear the sizzle on it? Cut up a little garlic. Depending on the steak and how well done you want it, that's going to depend on your size. A lot of people use their thumb and feel the meat for well done or medium rare. Last but not least, I'm going to show you these mashed potatoes. These are red potatoes, okay? So I loaded up a few red potatoes in a pot. Now, they've been boiling. I've been letting them boil for a while. I suck at making fresh mashed potatoes. I suck at potatoes. So I just throw them on low, let the water boil, add a little bit more water until I think they're done. This is heavy cream, heavy whipping cream. I add some of that. My heat is on low, medium to low. And I just get the mashing away. Now, usually if it was just me eating, I would have added seasoning to my mashed potatoes. You know, I'll season them up. But it was a few people over that day, so I ain't really season them. I let them season their own mashed potatoes. Look at that, I'm such a sloppy cook. I wanted my lobster tails to have a certain color, so I put them back in the oven for, a couple minutes.
And that completes another episode of Red's Kitchen. This is the Valentine's Day version. Surf and turf, if you want to call it. So look, we got our baked chicken and asparagus, fresh mashed potatoes. You know, my lady, she isn't a seafood fan, but me, I'm a seafood fan. So listen, we have that bacon wrapped asparagus. I got medium well steak. I got a nice lobster tail on there, nice lobster tail. And I got my fresh mashed potatoes. I thought it'd be cool to add a couple of shrimp in there. Also the drink. The drink is Remy, Stella Rose, berry mix with some strawberries and ice. It tastes delicious. Until we meet again at Red's Kitchen. Hey, stay tuned in, stay cooking, and stay creating. All right, peace.
Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you think.